Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday, happy Easter. Hope you all had a lovely morning so far, and all the kids out there got lots of chocolates and got spoilt by the Easter Bunny. We've had another amazing week of exercise and movement and activities. We did adventures, we've done sports, we've done superheroes. It's all been really awesome. So today Angie's going to take us through a nice slow workout, maybe stretch, unwind, and just relax and ease into this weekend that is upon us now, and have a lovely Sunday to enjoy with our families and friends. And of course we're going to be eating lots of chocolate and sweets, so we'll just get our bodies prepped for that. Angie, you take it away, please.
Take it away. Thanks, Christopher. So this morning's focus, guys, when we're going through our stretches, is going to be kindness and compassion. Especially through these times, a lot of people are going through a lot of adjusting and new things are happening. So I think it's really important when we're going through these challenges, it's really tough to find kindness and compassion for yourself. So as you move today, remember you're an amazing human being, and whatever you do, you're just doing your best like everyone else. So please, as you move, remember, just say whatever your kind words are to yourself, whether it's I love you, or whether you did something amazing today, like helped your mum hang out the washing, whether you gave an Easter egg to your brother or sister and shared that with them. Alright, good on you. Just remember you always have that kindness and compassion within yourself, no matter what's going on in the world. So, and then when you're kind and compassionate to yourself, you're more likely to pass it out to others. So please remember that as we move today. Cool. So we're going to start off just by standing on our mats. We're going to do some nice breathing exercises to get us slowly moving. And then as we go forward, we're going to do some animal movements and stretches today as we go through the session. So like last week, we're going to do some nice sunrises and sunsets. So sunrises is raising up, breathing in, up on your toes if you like, and want more of a stretch, and then exhale, sunsetting. And then please remember those kind and compassionate words as you move. Breathe in and exhale, just folding down. And then you can rock from side to side if you like, if that makes you feel happy. And then breathing in once again. Stretching up nice and high. And exhaling, folding forward. A nice stretch in your hamstrings and your back. After all those amazing workouts Chris has provided us with this week, be grateful for his amazing work, and then just exhaling, coming down once again. I think we can all agree Chris has been an amazing inspiration and motivation for all the families and groms out there. So just to be his sister, I'm proud and so happy for him. And to be a part of it all is just so good. So thanks for joining. And then exhaling once again as we fold down. Keep doing this in your own time. And then a couple more. Breathing in, nice beautiful sunrise like the one this morning we had on the beach. And exhaling, folding forward. And then one more, breathing in. Then exhaling as we fold forward. And then taking a little bit more of a stretch there. And you can stay here for a bit longer if you like. You don't have to do what I say throughout the whole session. Just do whatever makes your heart happy and move as you go. Alright, so continue breath work as we move today. Nice deep inhales and exhales to relax the body. What we're going to do is we're going to have a nice stretch in our hips. So coming down, place your right foot forward. Have your knee stacked over your ankle here. Left knee will be lower down. And you can just lean over that right leg. Try and bring your hips forward and tuck in your belly. And then exhale. Maybe move a little bit deeper into the stretch. And feel it in your glutes, in your hips. It feels really nice. And then as you exhale in this next round, we're just going to straighten that right leg and tuck your toes. Bring your toes towards your face. And then have your hands wherever you are, how flexible you are. There's probably a lot of acrobat grommies out there. If you can go a lot deeper in some splits, you're more than welcome. But this is far enough for me. Whew. And then nice deep inhales and exhales here. Feel it all through your hamstrings. It's a lovely stretch. Nice, one big deep inhale. And then exhale, placing your foot back down. Nice little stretch in the legs. And then we're just going to bring that left foot forward, swap it over, right leg back, placing your right knee down to the ground, and then again stretching through your hips there. If you want, you can maybe power up the leg and then do some little rotations with your hip, feels nice. And then remembering to breathe deep inhales and exhales as you stretch. And remember those nice kind words to be in your head as we move. Because you're an amazing human being no matter what anyone else tells you. Alright, on the next exhale, we're just going to slowly straighten that left leg. And having that nice stretch again. If you feel like you can go deeper in the stretch, you're more than welcome. You can feel a nice stretch in the hamstring once again. And then nice deep inhales and exhales a few times here. Notice how your breath feels today and how it moves through your body. Just taking notice of the little sensations that make you feel nice and relaxed and looking after yourself. And then as you exhale, moving forward, a nice stretch in your lunge. And then we're going to just come into what's called thread the needle. So just placing your left sole of your foot down on your back, have your right ankle crossed over, making like a figure 4 shape. And then you're going to bring that up towards your belly. And then if you can, you're going to place your hands around your shin and then just bring your legs towards your body. Have your right foot nice and flexed so you get a nice stretch, probably through your glute muscles and your hips and your hamstring here. And remember, nice deep inhales and exhales. Okay, as we exhale, we're just going to slowly lower back down. And then switching over with your other leg, so left leg will cross over the top this time of your right leg. Bring it up towards your belly. Thread your hands through and bring your legs towards your chest. Feel that nice stretch in your left leg, your left hamstring and your left glute, which you've been working so hard on this week with all your high intensity grom exercises, your family workout and your superhero workouts. One more nice deep inhale and exhale. And then slowly coming back up into our nice sitting position. Okay, and now we're going to go through some nice animal movements to get you nice and stretched out. So feel free to move around the lounge room with this one. Swap mats with your buddies or your family around you. So we're going to start off with an armadillo. So when I went camping in America, I saw an armadillo. They like to move pretty slow, but they have their body outstretched and curled up a little bit, kind of like a child's pose. So bring your butt to your heels. Yep, butt to your heels. And then have your arms nice and stretched out here. And then if you like, after one breath, maybe move somewhere else around the room and stretch out your legs. And then stretching out once again. And then breathing in, maybe moving somewhere else. Maybe say hello to another armadillo friend.
Oh.
Oh. They don't see very well, so they might bump into their mates. Nice deep inhales and exhales. And then moving back to where you started. Nice big inhales and exhales. Then from armadillo, we're just going to come back to a nice seated position. And we're going to do some butterflies. We did these last week, but they feel really good in your inner thighs, especially after all the hard work you've been doing. And for all the boy groms out there, it could be an aeroplane, doesn't have to be a butterfly. And then imagine you're flying through the air. And then nice deep inhales and exhales here. It doesn't matter how deep you go, just do what feels comfortable for you. Exhale. And exhale once again. And then from here we're going to move into a crocodile or a little plank pose. So it can either be on your forearms or it can either be up on your hands. But when crocodiles move, they kind of stretch their legs with their hips as well. So moving around, nice deep inhales and exhales. Try and move like a crocodile, nice and low to the ground. And nice deep inhales and exhales. Try and stay nice and low. And try and do it nice and slow, like they're making their way to the sun on this beautiful Sunday. Oh, for a nice sunbake. That's a nice stretch in the hips. Ooh. And then from there we're going to move into a little bit of a cobra. So bringing your belly down, have your elbows tucked in, hands placed just underneath the shoulders or the lower ribs, and then slowly bring yourself or your torso up towards the sky. Nice stretch in the chest. Try and tuck in the glutes to protect your lower back. Use all the muscles. And then as we exhale, just lowering back down. And then from here we're going to tuck our toes and come into a downward dog. So if you see a dog stretch in the morning, they have their tail high to the sky, feet placed nice and flat on the ground, or you can have your heels up. If you've got some longer legs, that's fine as well. And then stretching out as much as you can, tail towards the sky, nice and straight hands. You can pedal out the feet here to get a nice little calf stretch. You can open up the hips a bit by bending your knees, bringing your heel to your butt on the other side. And then just moving with your own loving kindness today, a way you can be kind to your body. And as you exhale, just coming back down after that little stretch and resting. And then we're going to come into a standing position and we're going to be an elephant. So you get your trunk out and you're just going to fold forward. And then from here, we're going to try and walk around in a nice stretched out position. Maybe give a nice way. Give a nice thrust. I wish I could do that sound. Lots of good elephants in the garden, that's awesome. See if you can make those beautiful elephant sounds. Make you feel like you're in a safari. Use your imagination. And then we're going to come into a fox position from our elephant. So down on all fours. And foxes like to stretch out their legs. So just one leg at a time. Going to raise our right leg. So it's like a three-legged little stretch. You can open up the hips by making nice circles. Raising your right knee to the sky. Try and tuck your belly in nice and flat back. And just feel that stretch. Try and press your heel away from you. Flex your foot. And then just switching legs here. What does a fox say?
Ring ding
Ding,
ding
ding,
ding
ding,
ding
ding,
ding
ding.
ring ding ding.
Pressing.
What does a fox say?
I wish I knew what they say for this position. Stretching your hips out. Try and tuck your belly in. Once you've had a nice stretch there, inhales and exhales. We're going to come into a grasshopper position, kind of like a frog position as well. Having a nice stretch. See how far you can bounce from your grasshopper. Imagine you're a nice springy grasshopper. So remember, breathing in, exhaling. See how far you can jump. Nice stretch through your hips. Good jumps. Awesome. Go one more time.
I'm really good at this.
You are an awesome grasshopper. Good on you. One of your many talents. Exhale.
Feels so natural.
Good. It feels really nice in the hips. And then from there we're going to go into a nice little child's pose and crawl up like a hippo.
Oh. Happy hippo.
Happy hippo, chilling out after being a grasshopper. Nice deep inhales and exhales here. Use this time to use nice kind words to yourself. Things like I love you. You're a beautiful person. When you have those kind thoughts for yourself, you can pass it out into the universe. Alright, one nice deep inhale and exhale here. And we're going to be iguanas, and bring your right foot forward, bring your hands out nice and wide, probably your armpit might end up over the top of your knee, and then stretching out like a lizard, have your head up nice and tall, and then just like our lunge position at the start, nice and stretched through the hips here. Do little rotations to help you out. Pose your tongue in and out like a lizard. A beautiful lizard. Alrighty, now switching over your legs. Left foot forward, right leg back. Stretching out.
Oh yes.
Oh, it feels good on the hips.
Doesn't it?
Hips feel like butter today.
Oh shit. Nice deep inhales and exhales. Don't forget to breathe. If you're wondering why you're turning purple. Alrighty. And then we're going to come into a nice jellyfish position. So we're going to roll onto our backs. And then you can let your tentacles and things be loose. Or you can tuck up into a little ball jellyfish. Whatever makes you feel happy here. But rolling on that lower back, floating around in the ocean, not a worry in the world. How cool a jellyfish. Nice deep inhales and exhales once again. What does a jellyfish say?
No! Help! Help! I can't swim.
On beach days. Alrighty, once we have gone from there, we're going to come back into our standing position. And we're going to hug ourselves and a nice stretch in your shoulders. So left arm wrapping over the right. And we're going to give a nice hug like a koala around a tree. Okay, and then if you like, in this position you can raise your right leg, wrap it over the top of your left, wrap it around the whole tree. And if you can, wrap your foot around your calf. If not, you can let it just lay on the ground, sit there, being nice and tight, like a koala, comfortably sitting in the tree, being nice and kind to himself and not a worry in the world. Try and hold your balance, focus on a point in front of you. Nice deep inhales and exhales. And then we're just going to switch over when you're ready. So right arm this time will wrap over the left. Nice big koala hug for yourself. I love you. Thank you. Amazing body for carrying me everywhere. Wrapping your left leg over your right this time. Tucking your thighs nice and tight together. Feel all your muscles working and turning on as you tell them. Got a nice stretch through the shoulders and the legs. You can bend a little more in your right leg if you like to get that wrap. And then what we're going to do from here is just sit up nice and proud like a lion and take some nice deep inhales and exhales. So lions have their chest of courage up nice and upright. And then just taking some time, nice deep breaths. In. Let out your roar.
Let me hear you roar, Angie.
Like
Let it
Simba,
out, let
like
it out.
Simba when he's learning to roar. Alright. So what we're going to do here is come back into our standing and we're going to go to a moon pose. So we're going to hold, left hand will hold your right wrist, cross your right leg over your left, and then stretching over to your left hand side. You get a nice stretch through your right side of your body.
It does feel good.
It does feel really nice.
Oh.
I don't know if you saw the supermoon throughout the week, but it was beautiful. Nice, beautiful full moon lighting up our sky. Nice deep inhales and exhales. And then we're going to come back up into center and then place your left leg over your right. Grab your left wrist with your right hand and stretching over. Nice deep inhales and exhales. If you're struggling to find your balance, you can do it a bit hip distance apart. And then coming back up into center. And then from here, we're just going to finish off with some nice stretches on our back. And nice little twists for our back and our hips and legs. So bring your arms out into a T shape. Soles of the feet will be down on the ground. And then like we did with our stretch at the start, you're going to place your right ankle over your left knee. Shuffle your hips over to your right a little bit. And then rolling over to our left hand side. And then maybe you can place your foot down, it doesn't matter. Or do whatever stretch, or if you want to straighten out that left leg, you can. Whatever feels comfortable for your body. It feels nice and relaxing, a way to be kind to your body. Nice deep inhales and exhales once again. We'll do a few here. And then exhale, come back to center. And we're just going to switch over those legs, so left foot will come to your right knee this time. Have your arms stretched out like a T. Bring your hips over to the left and then slowly lowering down to the right hand side of your body. Nice and stretched. Feel a nice little stretch in your lower back and up your back. And maybe in your outer left hip. Again, nice deep inhales and exhales. Tell yourself you love you. Think of things that you're proud of yourself for doing. And then coming back to centre. And then we're just going to have a nice rock and roll like the jellyfish out in the ocean on our backs once again. Maybe do some windscreen wipers and bring your soles of your feet to the ground and going from one side to the other. Whatever feels nice in your lower back in this moment. Bit of tones and I on a Sunday. Okay, once you've finished the rocking and rolling, we're just going to melt like a bar of chocolate on Easter Sunday, sitting in the sun in Savasana. And you can stay here as long as you like or you feel comfortable. Nice deep inhales and exhales. And that's okay if you want to stay there as long as you like. If you're feeling nice and relaxed in your body after a few stretches, that's fine, you can stay there in that nice relaxing position until the end. But for me, I hope you, all you beautiful families out there, have an amazing Sunday, an amazing Easter Sunday, and spread your love and joy and kindness to others. And did you want me to tell them about the homework? Chris is going to pass on the homework we've come up with for this session. But namaste to all the families, and thank you for a beautiful session and joining us on this fine Sunday. So grateful.
Thank you, Angie. What an amazing session, nice and relaxing. I think it's really important, obviously during this time everyone's trying to stay busy and do lots of activities and trying to stay focused on, being busy, but it's also really important to slow down and just take moments for yourself and just remember that, we are calm and relaxed and we do have lots of love and compassion for ourselves and just really enjoy our own company. Angie would like you to write down 3 things that you're proud of within yourself, whether it's something you've done in the past or you've done today or just how you feel in general. So if you feel proud about being active every day this week, I know Gabby and George have trained every single day, same with the Millses, they're here every day training. If you feel proud about that, write it down. If you've been nice to your parents, write that down too. Anything you can think of that you'll feel proud about yourself, just write that down and just remind yourself, that you are doing good things and you do have a good heart and lots of compassion and kindness. So that'll be the focus for the day. Spread the love. Stay juiced up. We'll do our little chant to finish off, Ange. All right, hands in, guys, on the count of 3. Let's live life juiced up, okay? 1, 2, 3. We are juiced up Groms. Thanks, Ange.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, everyone. Happy Easter. Have a great
Easter.
Sunday.
Thank you.